My parents took the car I bought and gave it to my sister. She crashed, and they told me to take the blame. I refused and gave police the video of her texting. I saved for 3 years working at an auto shop in Columbus to buy my first car. Every dollar, every overtime shift, finally got a gray 2015 Honda Civic for $8,200. I treated it like gold. Weekly washes, oil changes on time, parking far away to avoid scratches. My sister saw it in the driveway, and her eyes lit up like it was a new toy. She was 21, never worked a day in her life. Within days, she started dropping comments. "It's too big for you, and you don't even use it that much." Then my parents joined in. My sister needed it for her makeup classes. Taking the bus was too hard for her. I should share because we're family. I refused. I didn't save 3 years just for her to trash it. One Saturday morning, I came home from work to an empty driveway. My mom was drinking coffee like nothing happened. Said my sister took it to run errands. No permission, no warning. She returned that afternoon with a scrape on the front bumper and the gas tank nearly empty. Laughed it off like it was funny. A week later, my parents called me into the living room. My sister sat on the sofa with glassy eyes, but zero guilt. They decided she needed the car more than me, that I could take the bus, that it would be fairer this way. Within days, the title and insurance were in her name. I got stuck with my dad's old Corolla that smelled like stale cigarettes and took 3 tries to start. Months passed. I swallowed the resentment until one autumn afternoon when my mother called, frantic. My sister had hit a woman and her son pulling out of a parking lot on Oak Street. The boy was in the hospital with a broken leg. The mother had a fractured collarbone. Then my father said something that made my blood run cold. They had a solution. I would say I was driving. Save my sister from serious charges. They had the perfect alibi ready. I told them they were insane. My mother called me selfish, said family comes first. But there was something they didn't know. 2 days before the accident, a shop customer mentioned she knew the boy's mother. After my parents' call, I found her number and reached out. Told her I was on her side. We met at a coffee shop. She walked in with her arm in a sling, looking exhausted. I explained everything. The favoritism, how they stole my car, how they wanted me to take the fall. I told her I'd heard my sister was on her phone during the crash. Her lawyer arrived 15 minutes later. He said if they could prove distracted driving, the case would completely swing in the victim's favor. I started investigating quietly, asked around the neighborhood. A parts store owner 2 doors down remembered my sister that day. Said she was looking down like she was reading something. He mentioned the restaurant across the street had cameras pointing toward the exit. I went there, ordered a burger, struck up conversation with the manager. Told him my sister had been in an accident and I was trying to understand what happened. He took me to the monitor and described what he saw. A car moving slowly, then suddenly accelerating. And right at that moment, a phone clearly held at steering wheel level. I gave the lawyer the restaurant owner's contact. They got the video. Meanwhile, my parents thought I was reconsidering taking the blame. My mom even brought me coffee one morning. Like one act of kindness could erase everything. The lawyer texted me 2 weeks later. They had obtained the video. It was more than enough. The police got a warrant for my sister's phone records. Between 4:17 and 4:19 p.m., the exact time of the accident, she'd sent 4 text messages, 3 with photos, and had Instagram open. At the hearing, they played the restaurant security footage. You could see everything. My sister looking down at her phone, the slight turn of the wheel, then the woman and child falling to the pavement. The room went silent. My mother's face went pale. My father looked down for the first time. Then I testified, told them about the 3 years I saved, how the car ended up in my sister's hands, and my parents' proposal for me to take the blame. My sister's lawyer tried to discredit me during cross-examination, asked if I had a grudge over the car. I told him my feelings didn't change the facts. She was texting while driving. She hit a woman and child, and she tried to avoid consequences. The judge said the evidence was overwhelming, referred the case for criminal trial with formal charges. 3 months later, my sister was sentenced. 6 months in jail, $35,000 in fine. No deals, no reduced sentences. My parents sold the house we grew up in to pay for everything.